Hi, good evening to all. I'm Havish Ram. I'm here to present a presentation on the topic of AWS user data and cloud storage. So, today we are going to see what is user data, how to use this, and what is the usage of this user data. Okay, yeah. So, user data is nothing but uh, it is a script actually which use at the launching of instance. Okay, and it will execute those commands order-wise when starting off the instance. So as the description says, like it is a script which we going to upload a script file in the user data box. Okay. So how we are going to use this? Okay, today I'm going to uh, today I'm going to do a practical on the Linux machine how to use this user data. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So here I'm going to log in with AWS console. Yeah, I'm going to use the North Virginia region, and with the help of EC2 service, I'm going to create an instance, okay, with the Amazon Linux machine. So here I'm clicking dashboard now. So see, I didn't have any instance running here. I don't have any instance also. So I'm going to click launch instance. For this, I'm going to give a name of Linux. So it is already the AMI in Amazon Linux, which is based on 2023 AMI, and instance type is t2.micro, which is a 1 CPU and 1 GB of memory, which is in free tier eligible. So for key pair, I'm going to select a existing key pair here. Yeah, and I'm going to select existing security group here, like yeah, I choose. So here, where is the user data? So it is in tab of advanced details. So I'm going to click this and scroll down. At last, you can see the user data optional. So here I already have the file of script file like Linux for Linux. Okay. So what we did in last class, in last PPT presentation, I showed you how to change the Linux machine into web server, like using the commands sudo dns install httpd, like that. Here I wrote those commands in a file. It is a script file. So I will show it is. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I'm going to click choose file. Yeah, here having the I having these files. Okay. So see, I wrote those commands here. So it will automate the process. So what is the usage of user data? It is going to automate the process before we launching the instance. Okay. I'm going to click launch instance now. So click view all instance. Yeah, it is there. So we'll check with our public DNS name. So I'm going to copy and paste it in new tab. Yeah, because it is in HTTPS. So I'm going to change as HTTP and I'm going to give enter. Yeah, see, the website is coming here. So I didn't connect with SSH, but I just launched the machine. But here the website is running. How? So this is the usage of Userdata. It automate our process. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to terminate this mission now. Just now we saw about the user data. So next we are going to see on the topic of cloud storage. So what is cloud storage? Basically, uh, any storage which is stored in, sorry, any data which is stored in cloud, it is called cloud storage. So the benefits are scalability, accessibility, durability, and cost effectiveness. So these all are the benefits of uh, uh, storing data in cloud. Okay. So there are types of storages are there. Okay, so we'll see about that. Like types of cloud storage is objective storage, block storage, file storage. So it is ideal for unstructured data. So for unstructured data, we are using the object storage. For the structured data, we are going to use the block storage. And used for shared file systems, for example, Amazon, EFS and all, we are going to use this file storage. So today I'm going to going about the block storage. For example, it is EBS, like elastic block storage. Okay, so we are going to see about this. So what is meant by block storage? Next, block storage is going to divide the data into blocks and store them separately. Okay, so for example, use cases like databases, virtual machines. We are today we are going to use the virtual machine and how to use the block storage. So in block storage there are two types. Okay, one is Amazon EBS, elastic block storage. Okay, and local instance storage, which is a temporary storage physically attached to our host server machine. Yeah. So today I'm going to show how to extend our storage. Like defaultly the AWS will give the 30 GB of storage, but how to extend the storage and how to add a new volume to the our server machine. So today we are going to see on how to attach it and how to detach it. So these are the practical things we are going to do now. Yeah, I already I'm going to I'm going to create a machine with Microsoft now. Okay, so because it is easily you can easily understand the block storage when we are using the Microsoft account. And we'll see. So here okay, sorry, Microsoft server. Yeah, here it is Microsoft Server 2025 base, but I'm going to select 2022. So it's loading. Yeah, we got our details. So after this, the instance type is T2 micro, which have one CPU and 1 GB memory. And for keeper, I'm going to use the existing keeper here. Like here, the subnet, the availability zone selection is very, very important because when I'm giving no preference, if I'm going to attach and detach the volume, so it's going to be a difficult way because it will be work in same availability zone. So that's why I'm going to select with like one is there, 1D. I'm going to select 1B. And in security groups, I'm going to select existing security group. Yeah. See, here the configure storage is 30 GB. Okay. Now I'm going to show how to modify this. So we'll modify it because it is the default one which is given by AWS. So we will see. Just I'm going to click launch instance. So I'm going to refresh this page. Yeah, we get Microsoft server. So it is in initializing process. The status check is initializing. So we want to wait for some time. Yeah, we will check now. I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, still it is in initializing. We will wait for some other time. Okay. Yeah, here in status check now it is showing 2x2 check pass. So I'm going to connect with RDP. So just clicking RDP client here. So we have your public DNS and username. So just click the get password. So update our key file. So here hit the button decrypt password. Yeah. So I'm going to use remote desktop connection here. It is asking for a password. Just copy the password and paste it and click OK button. So we will check here. What is the space like? You click here. You see here it is shown 30 GB. It is showing 30 GB. Okay, but I'm going to extend this volume. So we can extend the volume up to the maximum size is 2048 GB. But now for example, I'm going to create another 2 GB and I'm going to extend this volume with 32 GB totally. The disk C want to be in 32 GB. Okay, so how to do this? Yeah. Here I'm going to the volume. See here, we created the machine with 30 GB. Okay, just click this and scroll here, the status volume state will be in use. Okay, so in 1B is a availability zone, US East 1B is a availability zone. So here I'm going to click the action menu, and here just click the modify volume. Okay, so the volume type is a general purpose SSD. GP2 is there. Here I'm going to click with 32 GB, and I'm going to click modify. So we will refresh this page. See, now the size is showing 32 GB. Okay, in availability zone of 1B, and the volume state is showing like in use. Okay, so we will check in our server machine. We will check. See, the another 2 GB is in unallocated mode. So here I'm going to right click and click the extend volume. Okay, so next, just click finish. See, now the C drive is showing us 32 GB NTFS. So we extend the volume from 30 to 32. Okay. Okay. Now the 32 GB is here, but I need another hard disk with like I'm going to create the volume of 2 GB. Okay, in another disk. So for that, see, you have a menu. I mean, you have an option called create volume. Just click the create volume. So here I'm going to go with general purpose SSD GP2. I don't know it 100 GB, but I will, for example, I'm going to give 2 GB here. So here the availability zone is US East 1B. Okay. So that's all. Just hit the button like create volume. Okay, we will refresh this page. See, just now I created the volume of 2 GB, but it is showing availability zone in US East 1B, but the volume state is available, not in use. Okay, so for that, what we want to do? Okay, we are going to attach this volume with our instant vision. For that, we want to select this volume, and in action button, we want to click attach volume. So in attach volume, it is going to ask to which instance we want to attach this volume. So I'm going to select with the Microsoft Server running machine. Here the device name I'm going to give XVDB. Okay, so unclick the attach volume button here. So see, now the volume state is in use. So we will check in our server machine. See, in disk 0 is 32 GB for C drive. In disk 1, it is in offline mode, so we are going to make it as online. And it is showing a non-initialized, so I'm going to give initialized disk. Yeah, just give okay. So here the 2 GB is unallocated, but now I'm going to give a drive name like for D. So I'm click new simple volume here, click next. So I'm going to assign D. Okay, drive D. So next finish. So you can also check here the new volume D. It is a 2 GB of storage. So we can also check with in file manager, like clicking this PC. So I'm going to click with this and click this PC. So here it is showing new volume D. So just now I created this. Okay. So we saw that we attached this new volume to our instance machine. Okay. But when we are terminating the machine, it will terminate only the main machine 32 GB and main volume. Okay, 32 GB volume. But the created volume will be not deleted. So we want to delete this manually. Okay. So it will not delete it automatically. So for this, first of all, I'm going to click here and I'm going to deattach the volume here. Okay, so just give refresh. So now see, before after the attached volume, we saw that volume state is in use, but now we deattach the volume now. So here it is showing available. So after this, we want to delete this volume. So it will not delete. We can also check with that. So see, I'm going to terminate the machine now. Okay. So instance, I'm going to click instance and I'm going to terminate this machine. So the pop-up menu is appearing, successfully initiated termination. Okay. Now just go to the volume tab in EBS. We will refresh this page. One second. Sorry, it will take time to delete that volume because so it will take some time because we just now we terminate our machine. Okay, but see here, when we create the extra volume with 2 GB, it is not getting deleted. I mean, after the instance get terminated, the volume is not getting deleted. Okay, so for this, the information here is it will not automatically get deleted. Okay, so you want to delete this volume manually. So just click this. So we already deattached this volume. So now I'm going to click delete volume. See. So that's all. Which we extend today. So we saw to extend the volume which is given by AWS. So on how to create the volume, how to attach that volume with instance. After that, how to deattach that volume from the instance. Okay. So, okay, and the additional information is like, so multiple volumes can be used for the single instance. Okay, so root volume here, the root volume, that C volume is which it is going to contain the OS operating system, and in default AWS is going to allow 30 GB. We all know the in free trial version, AWS allow us to use 30 GB. So 2048 GB is a maximum limit of storage for first volume. Okay. If second volume is there, it allows up to 16 terabyte. So which is approximately around 16384 GB. Yeah. Thank you.